Okay, so my name's Derek Brettell. I'm 31 from Glasgow. I'm a World Natural Federation pro bodybuilder, personal trainer, and I'm a sports therapist as well, based in Glasgow. Got involved in bodybuilding when I was sort of 15, 16. Before that I was a sprinter, and the club I was with at the time were kind of going through a transitional period. They were kind of folding. I wasn't getting as much training done, so I started going to the gym after school every day. I was training there with a friend. About 6 months in, there was a poster up in the wall, a local bodybuilding contest, and it was kind of almost a dare, to be honest. And we just went for it. Didn't really know anything, not that much about it. A few of the guys the older guys in the gym helped us out, prepare for it, diet, and it shows how to do all the posing and all this kind of stuff, and it went really well for me. I won, and I was really kind of hooked after that. Well, it is an interesting sport, to be honest with you. You have to kind of laugh at some of the situations. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bunch of big muscly guys getting oiled up, tanned up, shaving their legs to go on stage and flex their muscles. So although we do take it seriously, at times you've got to laugh. I think there's been a couple of moments. I think the first time I tried to get the hair off my legs was a good time. Me and my friend, we didn't really know what we were doing. we went to buy iMac. So we at this time, obviously we were really young. We were living at home, and we went to my friend's house after school, and his mum was out, and we were sitting in his living room floor with a towel underneath his iMac covered all over our legs, and his mum walked into the living room, and the look in her faces was pretty priceless, to be honest with you. Another time as well, not quite as maybe as funny, but it just makes you kind of question why you do it, I guess. I was down competing in a contest in Leamington Spa, and my big friend Gordy Adam, who's also a pro in Scotland, we were helping each other tan, and this guy's, he's a bigger guy than me. He's 6'4", yeah, he's a massive guy, and he was sort of tanning my back, and he was like, right, big guy, bend right over, I need to get right in there, basically tanning my ass. And you're just kind of over thinking, how did I get to this point in my life? But hey, we love it all the same. It was kind of January 2014. I knew a few guys, good friends of mine, that were kind of getting into competitions, and I thought I could really do with a focus for my training. I thought, right, well, there's a show coming up in June. Why don't you give it a try? And then I got into that. I came second in that, but I guess the competitive edge of me kind of got the best of me, and I was raging that I finished second. I was absolutely furious. And then after that, I thought, well, it obviously means something to you, and it was that competitiveness that I hadn't felt in a long time. And after that, I won was it like 2 or 3 contests in a row. I won a pro card, which was an amazing thing to win. There's only 2 guys in Scotland, a dozen guys maybe in the UK that have got that. And there's guys that I know that are great bodybuilders that have been chasing that for years, and I got it my first year back competing. So it meant a lot, and since then other good things have come, like sponsors. I've got a clothing sponsor, a supplement sponsor, a food sponsor. So a lot of people are helping back me to go even further. So hopefully I can be a pro UK champion, a pro European, a pro world champion hopefully one day. So I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in. If I could change one thing about myself, I would probably say I would be maybe less selfish or independent. Almost sometimes I feel like I'm too driven at what I do in terms of bodybuilding and things, and I think in the social aspects of my life or personal aspects have suffered because I've just been so committed and dedicated to achieving my goals that I've almost kind of brushed aside other aspects, whether I've neglected relationships I've been in, friendships, things like that. So I'm not competing this year. I want to try and make that more of a focus to kind of build that network up, spend more time with my family, friends, all that kind of stuff. It is a very selfish individual sport, and if you have got a partner or your friends or family, they have to be very understanding, very supportive, and it can be difficult. So in the future, when I look at doing it, I definitely think I want to take a more balanced approach to it, rather than an all or nothing. At the same time, you could argue that's why I've been so successful, because I would have literally done anything to have won, within reason. But that's not always the best way to approach things. I think, yeah, like I say, maybe a kind of a more balanced approach and to life rather than just competition is something I'd look at changing.